Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett with Southern Adornments Decor, and today I'm going to be painting let's see, it's backwards for you guys, so let me flip it backwards for me so you can see it. It's the word love with a snowflake. How cute is that? You can get the template for this or the blank in my shop at southernadornmentsdecor.com and paint one yourself if you like. How are you guys doing? Y'all say hi as you come in. I'm pulling up the feed here on my iPad so that I can see your comments better because the phone is a little far away for me. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see if I can see your comments. Hi, Emily. How are you? So today is an important day. If you haven't been paying attention or didn't know, I'm having an event in Nashville, Tennessee in March. And it is going to be March 21st to the 23rd. It's a 3-day event of crafting and beginner's business workshops where we're going to be teaching you to paint door hangers. We're going to be painting on gourds. How cool is this dried gourd? Is this not awesome? We're going to be turning it into a chicken, so it'll have like a little comb and wattle, like to make it look like a chicken, and a little beak, which I'm not done with this one yet, but I just finished painting the paisley pattern on it this morning. So we're going to be painting those at the event. We're also going to be painting a full-size door hanger, and we're going to be painting on metal Easter buckets. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Megan. Hey, Lisa. So you guys just followed me straight over from the Painters Clubhouse, didn't you? We just finished doing a tutorial inside the Painters Clubhouse, so a lot of them were just chatting with me a moment ago over there. So to get started, I'm going to be painting each letter of this a different color, and then we will do patterns and stuff on them to make them look really cute. Hi, Irene. Hey, Belinda. How many of you guys already have your ticket to the live event? If you don't have your ticket yet, let me just type this in real quick so that you guys can find it. It's Southern Adornments. I wish I was doing this from my phone because then the auto-predicting text thing would type it in way faster than my little fingers can go. /live-event. I didn't get the chat bot set up in advance to do this the fancy way, so we'll just do it this way. There we go. southernadornmentsdecor.com/live event. Hey, Pat, how is it down in, oh, it's at 62 degrees in Estero? For real? You guys are probably cold. I bet everybody down there is walking around in sweaters. We would love 62 degrees up here in Kentucky. It's so funny when I'm down there in Florida visiting. I laugh because when it gets 62 degrees down there, everybody panics and puts on jackets and sweaters and scarves and all of those things. And I'm like, are you guys kidding? This is wonderful weather. But that's cold for Florida. I understand. You guys have become acclimatized to 80 and 90 degrees temperatures. Let's see. Vicky says, I'm on the wait list for the next Painters Clubhouse. Awesome. Yay, Vicky. Well, it opens up again March 28th. So put it on your calendar. March 28th is the next time you can sign up for Painters Clubhouse. Tell your friends, because I'm not sure when we'll be opening up again after that. I try not to do it more than a couple of times a year, or at least I'm trying in the future not to do it more than a couple times a year. It's a lot of work when we reopen it back up. So March 28th is the next opportunity. But if you want to paint with me live and in person, you can come. You can get a ticket to the live event. It's in March, Nashville, Tennessee, March 21st to the 23rd. It's going to be 3 days of crafting and painting and beginner business workshops. And what that means is if you already have a business and you just need help figuring out how to grow it a little bit, then we are going to be giving you some tactics and things you can do to help with that. If you don't have a business yet, but maybe you've got a hobby that you're good at and you've just been kind of toying with the idea of starting a business, then these little beginner business workshops will really help with that as well and just help you get motivated and figure out what to do next. But if you're just a hobbyist and you just want to come and hang out with us for 3 days, we're going to be painting and making the cutest stuff, and you're going to leave with a suitcase full of goodies to take home and decorate your house with. Let's see. Emily says, I'm curious. I always see you with an empty egg box. So do you eat a lot of eggs? Actually, Emily, I have people save these for me, and I put my paint in them. So I have people save them for me. We do buy eggs on occasion, but I have chickens. Lately, they've been really lazy chickens, though. So we haven't gotten nearly as many eggs lately as we usually do. So we've been buying eggs lately. Okay, I'm going to switch colors now. Megan says it's 42 degrees in South Mississippi and we're freezing. 42 is not too bad, especially for around here. Like, we would think that that was mild for sure. Layla, I can't wait to meet you. Irene, I'm so excited. Can't wait to meet you at the live event. It's just going to be so much fun. For real, it's going to be the best time. Linda, the color I just used was Key West. The one I'm switching to now is called Tuscan Teal. Both of those are apple barrel paints that you can get at Walmart. Just using the paint colors I already had on hand. This is a much darker turquoise. Tuscan Teal is what it's called. We're actually going to be using 3 different shades of turquoise on this door hanger. You can actually get the template for this one in the shop at southernadornamentsdecor.com if you want to cut your own, or if you want to buy the blank for it. You can buy the blanks in 3 different sizes. You can get them in 6-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch, or 20-inch, and this is 20-inch like I'm showing you here. So like the 6-inch size you could use as like a little door hanger attachment or like a Christmas ornament. The 8-inch could be a door hanger attachment or something like that. And then the 12-inch would probably be more like a porch sign attachment or a wreath attachment. And then of course the 20-inch is your door hanger size. Does anybody have any questions about the event in March? Today is the last day to get your tickets using the 3-month payment plan. Because obviously the 3rd payment would be coming out March 15th, a week before the actual event. So we have to have a cutoff date for that. But we have only a few tickets left. So if they don't all sell out today, then we still will offer them over the next few days, because I don't want you guys to miss this. Like, I would love to have a sellout event. But the thing is if you wait too long to get your ticket, you're going to have a hard time getting your hotel room to stay in. Because the thing is we have a special rate as a group with our hotel. And so that rate expires January 20th. So if you book your room after January 20th, you're going to have to pay $40 more per night. Unless the hotel's booked up. The hotel may even be booked up. I don't know. You know, our room block will expire as well. Right now they're holding some rooms for us just for the people at the event. But after January 20th, that room block is going to expire and it'll be opened up to the public, and you'll have to pay the actual regular rate. You won't get the group rate. So that's part of the reason why we're having a ticket cutoff and why we're pushing to have these tickets bought now instead of waiting till later, because we want you guys to be able to stay at the Hilton near the airport where the event is going to be, because that way you won't have to drive back and forth to the event itself. You'll be able to hang out in the lobby and in the hotel with all the other people at the event, and it's just much easier and more fun because you get to spend a lot of time after hours at the event making friends and new connections and strategizing your business with other like-minded crafters. Please post a finished. Okay, when it's over, Amy, I will take a picture of it and post it in the comments. How about that? Megan says, I wish I could come, but my husband works in the oil field. Oh, I understand. That's rough. Oil field workers, they have a tough job. I don't envy that. This color is called Laguna. It's also an apple barrel color. 3 shades of turquoise here. Key West, Tuscan Teal, and Laguna. Hey Megan, how are you? Thank you guys to those of you who have shared this video. I really appreciate you sharing it for me, because it helps me find new people to follow the page, and it just helps combat the Facebook algorithm, because we know Facebook doesn't always show our posts to everyone, so it really helps when you guys share. I appreciate it so much. let's see. Paint party is great. You have 5 people signed up for your first one. Megan, that is awesome. I was just talking to a lady earlier today who said that she wasn't sure if she would have the money to come to the live event, but that she really wanted to come. And she just felt guilty spending that money on herself instead of on something that the family needs. So I want to point out a couple things real quick. If you don't own a business, or if maybe you've just started your business, you may not realize this, but events like the Southern Dormants live show, can be counted as a tax write-off because it's considered an educational event for yourself and your business. You're using it to further your business by going and doing this at the event. And just like if I were to take a class learning how to paint furniture or something, and then I used it in my furniture painting business, I used the knowledge that I took from that class, then I can use that as a tax write-off. This event is going to be the same way. You're going to be able to use the knowledge that you take at this event and implement it into your business, so it is considered a tax write-off. The other thing that I told her, whoops, I'm dripping paint. The other thing that I told her was if she doesn't have the money just yet for the hotel room, not to worry, because first of all, the hotel only requires you to give them a credit card number to hold the room for you. And they are going to charge that card later when you check into the hotel. So it's book now, pay later is what it says on their website. So what that means is that between now and then, you can find ways to raise that money to help you pay for that hotel room and take some of the guilt off of you so that you don't feel so bad spending that kind of money on this kind of on a trip for yourself and not a vacation for your family. So what I want to suggest to you is if you have never had a paint party before, or maybe you haven't had very many and you really want to come to this event and you're worried about spending the money on it, I want you to consider posting on your Facebook page, hey guys, I am thinking about doing a paint party in my home. I've never done this before, but I'm looking for a few friends who are willing to be guinea pigs at my first party. It's going to be $25 a person. We're going to be painting, I don't know, Valentine hearts, whatever you want to say. And it's going to be on this Saturday at 1 o'clock or whatever. You know, just come up with a post kind of like that. Post it on your Facebook page. Maybe even create a Facebook event and invite them and just see how many people you get to sign up. Because the hotel room is $150 a night, $149 a night. Now, if you're splitting that with somebody, it's a lot cheaper because you're sharing it. But let's just say it's $149 a night, and you need to stay 2 nights. That's $300 you have to raise. So let's do the math. Somebody do the math for me. How many people would you need to come to your event at $25 a person? How many people would you need to come to your house for a paint party at $25 a person to pay for your hotel room? How much is that? 25 times 4 is 100. So if you need 300, then you only need 12 friends, right? Did I do the math right? Y'all don't laugh at me if I didn't. Brooke says, what kind of wood was used on your background? Oh, this is just pallets that they have been cut apart. Instead of taking the pallets apart and pulling out the nails, my husband just used a saw and cut the pallets apart. And we put a 1/2-inch plywood behind this on the wall. We screwed the plywood into the wall. And then we used liquid nails to glue each piece in place. And then we used a nail gun to tack them there, to hold them there long enough for that glue to dry. Easy peasy. Thank you, Brooke. Yes, Lynn, 12. Thank you. Thank you for checking my math. So you would only need 12 people to come to your house and paint with you as your guinea pigs so that you could teach them how to paint whatever door hanger it is you're painting. And that pays for your hotel room right there. So one paint party with 12 people would be enough to pay for your hotel for the event in Nashville. You would need less than that to pay for your ticket to the event. So, I mean, if you had 2 paint parties between now and then with 12 people at each paint party, the top cost for the hotel room and for your ticket is paid for.
You knocking on the wall?
No. Seriously.
Okay.
Maybe Charlie is. My husband just coming here asking if I'm knocking on the wall.
No, it sounded like it come from the front door. Open the front door, there's nothing there.
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe we got a ghost. Megan said, I thought about doing a Facebook Live video like you're doing now of the heart I will be painting for the paint party and see if I can get more people that way to get that. Yeah, absolutely, Megan. That's a fantastic idea. Honestly, I didn't start getting really successful with paint parties and selling door hangers until I started doing Facebook Lives. When I started doing Facebook Lives, people got to know me better. They felt like they knew me, and so they were more comfortable contacting me about booking a party or coming to a party, or contacting me about painting something for them as a gift that they were ordering for someone. It's just, you know, you would rather pay somebody that you feel like you know. Does that make sense? You would much rather hire a friend to do something for you than a stranger. And so by doing Facebook Lives, it helps people get to know you better and know what you stand for and what kind of person you are, whether or not you're trustworthy in business. And so, yeah, Facebook Live has done that for my business. And so I definitely would encourage that. That would be a fantastic idea. Charlotte said that would be a cool headboard for a bed. Yes. We actually kind of thought about doing it for a headboard for our bedroom, for our master bedroom, but of course not painting them these crazy colors. They would be just natural or possibly stained. So, I don't know. We haven't had time to really do that yet, but we're thinking about it. So, how many of you guys think you might try that idea to pay for your ticket to the event? I'm curious to know if you've never hosted a paint party before and you want to do one. This would be the perfect time to try that idea out. Okay, let me hold this up so you guys can get a better look at it real quick. I know it's backwards for you guys because we're in selfie mode here, but you know, it's the word love with a snowflake. And we've got 3 different colors of turquoise: Key West, Laguna, and turquoise teal. Those are all apple barrel paint colors you can get at Walmart. Okay, next, since the letter L is dry, I'm going to use a chevron stencil on the letter L and do gray chevron. And the gray I'm using is Granite Gray by Apple Barrel. You love the egg cartons. Thank you, Sharon. I love using the egg cartons. Absolutely love it. Beth, I know why you put a heart. This is Beth's door hanger. Let's see. Thank you, Megan. Hi, Lori from Indiana. So for painting on top of a stencil, I recommend using a sponge dauber. Even those little makeup sponges work great, but when you get it on your brush, scrape the excess off. So I love using my little egg cartons for this because I'll scrape the excess off right back in the little egg carton cup. And then you're just going to do a little dabbing motion. Oh, Lynn, I wish you could come too. It would be so fun having you there, especially since we've already met in person. I do have a few people who are local that are coming. It's funny because most of the people have never met me in person. I would, you know, you would think that it would be right the opposite, that you would have people coming that have already met you. But really, a lot of the people coming have never met me before and don't even live very close. But we do have a few people who are local that are coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for sharing, Layla. So if you'll notice, I'm holding the stencil still and with one hand so that the pieces don't bounce around. And then dabbing that paint on in a really thin coat with the other hand. You want it to go on in thin coats so that it doesn't seep underneath the stencil. And if your paint is really thin, I don't recommend using thin paint on stencils. It will not work out well for you. Thicker paint is better. Thicker paint applied in thin coats. Maybe that I should clarify that. Okay, make sure I got all the spots. Yep. All right, so let's peel it up. You ready to see it? Thank you for sharing, Lori. You love the teal colors. This would be excellent with some beach attachments. Yes, these are very beachy colors. I need a place to sit this. It's not going to get paint on everything. Okay, so there's our chevron on top of the teal. And it looks really good. It didn't bleed through anywhere. Okay, and then down here on the E, we're going to do some polka dots. I've got another sponge dauber. Actually, I should have kept that one that I just had. I got water all over it though, so we won't. What does my shirt say? It says, Southern by the grace of God. I thank God every day that I was born in the South. That I was born in Kentucky. Proud Kentucky girl from the South. Hey, Stony. Okay, so with these polka dots, same thing. Scrape the excess off, push down, do a little bit of a twist, and then lift up. And you probably don't have to redip your sponge dauber after every dot. You could probably get at least 3, we'll see, maybe 4 dots out of each one, depending on how much paint you got on your dauber. And my little key to keeping them spaced out nicely is I will do 1 dot, then another dot, and then I will create a triangle with the 3rd dot. So I should be able to draw a triangle in between each of my dots, which on a shape like this where it's not symmetrical and you know the letter, it's kind of crazy, that's a little harder to do, but just try your best to keep them somewhat in a triangle pattern. And that will keep them spaced out evenly, and it'll make it look more like you won't have one of those awkward spots without a polka dot that should have had a polka dot. Thank you, Stony. He's asking everybody to share because Stony is going to be at the event teaching us how to make the biggest, most beautiful bows you've ever seen. So Stony, tag your page down here so everybody can go follow you. Oh man, guys, I wasn't paying attention. And when I put my chevron stencil down here, this white was all wet and it picked up some of the white paint off of the snowflake. So I gotta patch that up and fix that real quick. It picked the paint right back up. And it stuck to the back of the stencil. If you are a door hanger maker and you're needing some tips for learning how to do door hangers a different way, or learning how to like take them to the next level so you can charge more money for them, this event is really going to help with that, because we are going to be teaching you at least three new techniques that you can apply to every door hanger that you make that will allow you to charge more for them, especially what Stoney's going to be teaching you guys. It's going to blow your minds. He's going to be teaching us something. I'm not going to announce what it is on here because I don't want everybody to go and start doing it immediately. I want it to be a surprise at the event. So Stoney's going to reveal that to us at the event. But it's going to blow your minds. Like, I guarantee you, a lot of you guys have never ever seen this technique before with using bows on your door hangers, and it's going to make it to where you can charge probably at least $15 to $20 more for your door hangers than you were before. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. All right, now I'm just taking the gray and I'm accenting the snowflake with this granite gray and a round tip brush. I posted the link to go buy tickets just a little while ago, further up in the comments. If somebody wants to key it in for me, in case somebody's just now joining, it's southernadornamentsdecor.com/live-event. Live-event. Tessie said, seems if already liked your page, it's for first time seeing your video. I do videos probably at least once a week, if not more than that. So maybe they just haven't been showing up on your Facebook feed. I'm not sure. But if you send me a private message, it will link your Facebook Messenger to mine. And so next time I'm going live, I'll be able to send you a notification letting you know so that you don't miss it. And I can send you a notification every time I go live and tell you, hey, you know, I'm getting ready to go live painting or whatever, and you can go back and watch it. Even if you don't get to watch it live, it would kind of remind you to go back and watch it later. Now I'm just taking a little bit of black and adding some accents with the black to make everything kind of pop. But just send me a Facebook message at Southern Adornments Decor and put the words live alert in the message, and it will enroll you to be notified next time I go live. There we go. Look at that snowflake. Isn't that cute? You just saw the duck door hanger double video today. Yeah, we're doing a lot of painting today, Letitia. She's talking about inside my membership, the Painters Clubhouse. We did we painted a little rain duck. You guys want to see it? It's got some crazy colors on it because we wanted it to be a colorful rain duck. But how cute is she? It's a girl duck, just in case you were wondering. She's splashing in a puddle. But our Painters Clubhouse members learned how to paint that today. So I'm getting lots of painting time in today. I ought to be fully relaxed by the end of the day. Thank you, Vicki. I actually goofed up and sent out a message to about half of the people who are subscribed for messages at 2 o'clock and said, hey, going live in the Painters Clubhouse to paint the rain duck. And then I hit send and I went, oh, oops. And I had accidentally sent it out to the entire list instead of only sending it out to Painters Clubhouse members. And I panicked. And so I clicked another button that hit cancel, but it was too late. It had already gone out to about 900 of the 2,500 people subscribed. And I was like, well, oh well. So then I went over to my page and posted, oops, I spoke too soon. I'm not live yet, but I will be at 3 o'clock. So if you got that message, y'all can just have a little laugh at my expense because I goofed up and sent it to everybody. It was supposed to only be for Painters Clubhouse members. But if you're interested in Painters Clubhouse, you can go over to paintersclubhouse.com and get on the wait list because it is going to be reopening March 28th to new members. March 28th. It only opens a couple times a year. Tamara said, with so many ladies coming, are there screen TVs everywhere showing you up close? Yes. And Tamara, not everything is going to be done in a huge group setting. Does that make sense? So some of the lessons you guys will be taught will be broken into groups of like 50 so that it's more, it's not like one person teaching 150 people at one time. It's like one person teaching 50. So that, and you won't have to choose which classes at the event you go to. You'll get to do them all and you'll just rotate to the different parts of the different instructors. I can't talk today. So anyways, don't worry about that because you will get to do everything regardless of, you know, you're not going to miss anything. Everybody will get to do everything. Okay, I think we're done. What do you think, guys? So we added some little white accents and black around the edges to kind of make everything pop. We did polka dots on the E and chevron on the L. Denise says you got that message. Sorry, Denise. Okay, so if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, let me enter the website you can go to again real quick down here, southernadornmentsdecor.com. Today is the last day to get your ticket using the 3-month payment plan. That's going to be closed out tonight so that you won't be able to get it anymore after that. But we really don't have a lot of tickets left, so they may sell out pretty soon. We just have just a few left. Did I type that in right? Southern. Y'all, I didn't even key that in right. I'm going to have to do this with 2 hands. I put Southern Mints. I don't know what I did. That's what I get for talking and typing at the same time. Southern Adornments Decor. I need a shorter URL. /live-event. SouthernAdornmentsDecor.com/live-event. Y'all are going to laugh at me. Oh, me. I'm hot. Thank you, Sherry. I hope Sherry. I'm not sure if I said your name right. But anyways, if you want to paint one of these, you can get the template on my website at southernadornmentsdecor.com. It's easy to find it if you just click on the search bar at the top and type in Love Snow. It will come right up. If you want to buy the blank, you can do that as well. We sell those in like 4 different sizes. And Stoney says we can do the bows at your table if we need to. So he's offering to come around table to table at the event and help you guys with those bows because these are big fluffy bows that you need, you know, probably help making if you've never made them before. I know I'm going to need help. So, and Stoney, my husband, is going to be there. So I'm really genuinely hoping that he will come over and get some instruction from you and learn how to make the bows as well. So he can put himself to use here. It's pronounced Sherry. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful day and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And if you have any questions at all, sorry, I cannot reach the phone from way over there. If you have any questions at all about the event, feel free to send me a DM or a private message and ask whatever questions you have. I will be happy to chat with you about it. All right, well, I'll see you guys later.